Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today we're doing another 970 series, see if we can break 970 rating here in Vendsyssel Disc Golf course in Vrå. Beautiful course. It's been actually about a year since I've been here, so I'm curious to see what the course looks like, if anything has changed, and how it plays in this crazy wind. It's extremely windy today, so that's going to be a definite challenge. This was actually the only course that I actually broke 970 on last year, and that was 5 under par, but that was in like decent conditions. Today it is, like I said, extremely windy, so we're gonna shave 2 strokes off that and say that 970 is 3 under par and 1000 rated will be 7 under par. I'm sure it's gonna play a lot harder than that, honestly, but that's as much as I'm comfortably shaving off, and still pretty confident that I'm shooting 970. I've missed 2 attempts so far, March and April. So it's about time we get it going. I've been throwing pretty well lately, putting pretty bad, so this will be interesting today. First shot, 93 meters, I believe. Straight through this tunnel, and then it finishes a little bit into the right. I just warmed up on it a little bit, and the backhands flew better than the forehands, so I think I'll just go backhand. Even though it finishes to the right, it's kind of hard to keep it straight for that long anyway, especially with the wind coming off the left. It is going through the woods a little bit. All right, good luck, guys. Going wave here, stable wave. All right, 2 off the first is what we say, right? 2 off the first. That's a lot better. Still won't be a birdie. I don't think it's quite far enough. That line with the wave would have been perfect because it's just a little bit more flippy. But I think we should have a pretty easy look at the par, and maybe even a little jump putt. Okay, looks like we actually hit something in here and it kicked out to the middle here, which could be good, but maybe it's not even an advantage. Would have preferred being over there actually, because now I have this little Anheuser putt. A little bit touchy here. Maybe we should just lay it up for par, huh? With a little lefty putt. I think we should do that. There's no way I'm making this. I still hit the tree. Need to put it wider. Okay. Opportunity to nail a very nice putt for par here on hole 1. Come on, man. Just get it there. Wind off the left here, so it should dunk the disc a little bit. Really got to put something behind it. Oh, yeah. Come on. Kicked the tree on my backswing with the leg. That was perfect. Really nice par save there. The par, I'll definitely take a par on 1. It's not one of the easy holes. Hole 2. I hope it's still a par 4, but I'm not sure. They could have changed this one to a par 3, making it harder. It's the one way down this tunnel. This is the yellow tee. The white tee is like off to the right here. I think they moved it a little bit more even. Nah, that's probably the same spot. So we got to go through this main gap here and get it down very much to the right. I'm thinking about a roller. That's why I said get it down. I think it's the only way to really get it all the way there, or like get it in the gap pretty good. It is a par 4, yeah, 78 meters, so distance is definitely not the problem. Put it on a slight Anheuser release in the gap. That was like 100% perfect. Exactly what we needed. If we didn't catch some of the weird ground up there, could have an eagle putt here, honestly. Because that actually went to the left side of the fairway, and it should curl up right in the end. Most importantly, we hit the main gap. So, really nice shot there. Okay, looks like we curled up right here. Maybe went into this little clump of trees right before the basket, but it's like 7 meters for an eagle putt here. That is great. Straddle putt out to the right though, not my favorite, but we're gonna try. Ah, missed it to the right. Good. Nice return putt at least. Okay, that's a birdie, so that's 1 under already. I think with the wind today, we're gonna have to shoot the good score here in the wooded holes, even though usually I would score a lot better on the back half where it's more open because it's not really crazy distance. Should be able to get some birdies out there, but with the wind today, it's gonna be, there are definitely gonna be some weird bogeys and stuff. And with that first birdie of the day, it's time to talk about today's sponsor, Birdie Cards. And actually they're sponsoring this entire 970 series like they did last year. You've probably heard me talk about them a couple of times, but again, this is a very cool little wooden gadget that helps you keep track of the birdies you've got on a specific course. Now this one is for Vendsyssel Disc Golf, which is this course right here. And since we just birdied hole 2, I'm gonna click off this bird right here because it's laser engraved and it's easy to click off just like that. And now I can see for the rest of my life that I birdied this hole. And then the goal for the season is to get all of these birds clicked out to show that you got a birdie on every hole on the course in that year. It's amazing, super cool made, available for any course on UDisc. So if you want to get one of these for yourself and support yourself with fun and support me in this channel, go to birdiecards.shop and use code GSUFANE at checkout for 10% off, or just use my link in the description of this video. Thank you, and let's get on with the video. Okay, gotta get as far left as humanly possible here. There's a main door that you gotta get right of. Obviously the flip-up backhand is a play, and then the other play is like a late turning forehand maybe. Historically I've been going the backhand, but I've hit the backside every single time, so I think I'll go for a turnover forehand here actually. Still hit the backside there. Didn't get enough anhyzer on it. I was thinking, right as I was standing there and I already chose the disc, that I should maybe just go range, get it around, because it flies a little bit slower, so not hit the backside maybe, but I wasn't sure, so I stuck with my gut feeling. And we're still in the middle of the fairway, so I can still like swing a backhand hyzer around and get to the basket, I think. I'm thinking maybe a Tesla or even a Fireball. I don't think we can go too far left here. So I just got to make sure to not hit the backside. Yeah, I went a little bit too deep. Honestly, not getting a birdie on this one is a little bit of a bummer because it shouldn't be that hard. Obviously the angle makes it a little bit hard, but I should still be able to manage it. Basket is still like 30 meters away, so just a little jump putt here. Kind of just stayed straight for a little bit longer than I thought. Should be easy par though. And for courses this year, I will be playing these, or this course that I'm playing now, and I will be playing Bistrup and Ryhaven, definitely Mumhøj, probably Vines as well. But let me know what other courses you want me to play for this 970 series. That's a par, so I'm still 1 under. And now the little flex forehand par 3 here. Mando that you gotta get left of in the gap, and then it needs to cut as far right as possible after that. So I need to power down on this Fireball a little bit. I believe it's only like 80 meters or so. Yeah, I nailed the gap, but it stayed straight for a little bit too long, I think. So it didn't get nearly left enough. Maybe I should have even like powered down on a nitro to make sure it just curled up as fast as possible, but I think I'll have a circle 2 putt maybe. Unfortunately, it never really got to swing, so we don't really have much of a putt. Maybe a little hyzer dropper, just see if it goes somewhere in the basket, otherwise just a free par. The par 4s out here are definitely the most scoreable ones, including the next one. Go in actually. Oh goodness, I'm a pro! Sweet putt, dude. Nice. Okay. We're gonna hit some of those today. 25 meter obstructed hyzer putt, like, okay, 2 under par now. If I can get out of the woods at 3 under, I should be able to manage some pars out in the open and maybe get a couple birdies as well. Feeling good, feeling good. Okay, 126 meter par 4 here. Just going straight through the woods. Very straight shot here on the first one. So if I can just throw a backhand confidently through this gap, it should be like, I mean, I could get all the way into circle 2 or something if I absolutely nail it, but otherwise I'll take just being like 30, 40 meters away for an easy jump putt, you know. Oh, it's getting, okay, I didn't throw it flat, I threw it on a slight hyzer and it flipped up almost to flat, but it like got pushed right by the wind up there, which was kind of funny. It was getting pushed right while it wasn't hyzer, but it put it right in the middle of the gap and didn't hit anything at all. Maybe not my most powerful shot, but I think it was okay. So it should be like 30 meters, maybe 20. I don't know. That's a really, really good shot, and it should be an easy birdie now. Maybe a putt at eagle. Yeah, right here at like 35 meters. Could go for a little range forehand. Just go through the second gap there Anheuser it in there nice. Yeah, just like that. Perfect. Kind of thought it would get dunked by the wind a little bit. Almost ended up being a run, but nailed the gap in the angle, so love that. Things are clicking today so far, huh? I mean, sure, I've had a couple of bad throws, but mainly good ones. I have a chance to go 3 under already, and I just need to par out. Obviously, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to get some birdies and some bogeys. But in this weather, having a bit of cushion could be pretty nice when we get out there. 3 under. Come on! That's nice. Feels good to be good at disc golf, man. Okay, I believe the forehand shot is the best one here. Yeah, definitely. Let me just see how far this is. I think it will just be a fireball flex. 86 meters. Want to go straight through this gap here on the left side? I think I'll go, there are like kind of 2 gaps. I'll go for the left one with a flex on the fireball, and then it needs to go right in the end. Oh, didn't hit the gap. Okay, that went out a little bit. A little bit of an early release there. I didn't quite snap my wrist through confidently. That's the thing, like if I don't really focus when throwing my forehands, I will early release them a little bit because my wrist just never quite gets through. I'm working on moving slower with my arm to give my wrists more time to pop forward, because really all the spin and the power comes from the wrist anyway, so moving the arm often just makes me early release it rather than giving extra distance. Thinking maybe a forehand flex here, or a little forehand hyzer could also be it. I think I'll do a little forehand hyzer with the range, because I need a little pushing hyzer. And I'm starting to get friends with this one again, like I was in the beginning. Say that. Hit first available. I need it to be pretty close to that tree, but not that close, obviously. Okay, not the best. This is a situation where I really, really feel like giving it a big Anheuser run with the putter, giving it a chance. But with putting not being my best thing right now, I should really just accept my bogey and do a little layup here. So that's what I'm gonna do. I will get more opportunities for the birdies later. Yeah, clever guy now. Let's see if it pays off in the end. Do you hear all the birds like chirping around in here? Not like nice sounding birds, but like ah ah. They're also like pooping all over the baskets. It's pretty nasty. There's bird poop everywhere. This is like the worst woods the worst forest when it comes to birds I have ever been in. I hope you guys don't hear them too much, but don't worry, we'll be out of there soon. They will stop bullying us because we're out of the woods. Back to 2 under. Obviously not ideal, but it's okay. I will have plenty of birdie opportunities as long as it's only a single bogey and we don't do it again in a bit. We should be fine. On this hole, we're looking for the biggest of skips possible. Gotta go early and right. So instead of going to the fireball, I'll go for a skip shot with a nitro here. I want to cut it as far or like as inside as possible on the right side, but then I'll hit the long grass and then it won't skip. So I think I'll just go for the hard pan in the middle of the fairway here. Got a really nice skip to the right, but it went a little bit too wide, so I don't think it's going to be parked. But that is the exact skip you're looking for. And if one thing is true, it's that you can count on a nitro skip. Let's just drain a big putt then, though. Dude, what? Who am I now? I don't recognize myself. Hitting big putts? This is definitely not the Andrew that the new disc guys saw in the weekend. That's for sure. I was missing like 3 and 4 meter putts. Not even hitting chains. I like this new Andrew. New and reformed. Big putter now. That's amazing. 3 under. Let's go. Let's go. Might be a little bit hard for you guys to see it out there because the camera is auto-focused on the lighting in here in the woods, but it's right out there in the opening. Pretty much straight ahead, a little bit to the right. There's wind off the left shoulder, so it should carry it over. So I should really just throw a pyro on a little flex line, and it should get to the basket. I didn't even get out there. I didn't release it. No! This is going to be such a tough upshot because of the wind. Ah, that was bad. That was bad. And I'm a little bit pinched now. Oh well. Wait, I'm very pinched. This is garbage. Let me actually check the wind out here. It's pretty important. Okay, the wind is coming, actually, headwind a little bit off the right. So I could just throw a forehand anhyzer out. That's really, really nice for me. I'll probably go proxy to get a little extra glide rather than the range. I just chucked it into the first tree. I'm the worst. This could be troublesome. I did get out, but nothing is guaranteed out here. Even though we're out in the open, it's not mean it's an easy upshot. Oh, burning nettles. This will be hard for my bare legs. It's gonna burn a lot. Sorry, I can't put you guys any further because there's so many burning nettles here. Doesn't feel like that much wind out here. Maybe it's blocked by that little hill. Okay. Good. Bogey saved. Happy about that. I have had a couple of bad holes, I guess, but also a lot of really good ones. So being 2 under through the first 8 is not bad at all. Time to manage the wind. Gonna love these little tap-ins here today, because like even 4-meter putts could be devastating in this wind. I think you can maybe just see the basket down there on the hill. Looks like a tailwind maybe from the right. 92 meters downhill. Really just gotta throw a hyzer out right. And I think I'll do it with something very stable. Maybe my nitro even. All right, get carried by the wind now. Please. Ah, it's gonna be way right. It's not good. Okay, it looks like I might have read the wind a little bit wrong in this little pocket, because I was expecting it to come off this shoulder because there's a flag over there blowing in that direction. But really, there isn't much wind down here. Maybe a little tailwind here, but I was expecting the wind to push my disc a little bit in towards the basket. Tailwind run, gotta give it a little height here. Gave it too much height. It never dropped. I thought that was actually really good. Okay, this is a terrible putt here. Headwind into a raised basket, at least from me. Gotta just jam it in there. Nice. I have a confident putting stroke today. That's gonna help me a lot here in the wind. Okay, hole 10, about like 110, 15 meters, I believe. We're going to that basket over there. There's OB very tightly on the left side and on the back side. So really gotta control it here. And I'm afraid what kind of wind is out there. So this will be tough. I think I'll actually, because of that, go to a forehand with the octane, because then we can like fade away from the OB, try and put it out there, and it will care a little bit less about the wind. Try and throw it flat on the left side here. Wait, what? The wind must be crazy out there. That's not supposed to turn like that. That was the angle I was trying to put it on. Somehow it just turned a lot. Ended up OB. That's pretty terrible. Yeah, here comes the wind. Wasn't feeling any wind at all, but the wind is pretty significant here. Should have gone nitro maybe. Okay, wind out right about here. But this is where the wind terror begins, man. It is very windy now. Really, I should disc up to the pyro here. Oh my goodness, almost hit that little post. I didn't put nearly enough on it though. That's a significant problem, guys. It's gonna be a double bogey if I don't hit this putt. And I don't think I will. I honestly shouldn't even run this putt. Good. Wow. Wasn't kidding about the wind. I'm telling you guys. That's tough. Double bogey. Back to even now. Okay, about 60 meters, I believe. Throwing straight over the water here in a right to left wind. So really I should be throwing a forehand, but I don't really like throwing forehands with winds like this. I feel like they get affected a lot more than backhands do. So I think I'll just throw a backhand way out right and have it kind of drop in there. Hopefully it dumps a little bit. I'll go with the stable envy here. This will be a hard shot, but I think I'm gonna aim kind of at the gate over there. Skip a little bit. Oh, what? How was that a little bit short? Got caught in a little shrubbery there. I think I am over on the other side though, so should have a putt, but that just didn't carry in the wind at all. I think I just got a drop in the wind just as I threw. You know, didn't get carried whatsoever. Windy conditions are tough, man, because you can't really trust them, but you kind of need to count them into your calculations as well. So what do you really do? You gamble. That's what you do. Hopefully we're a good gambler today. Okay, coming over here feels like more of a headwind off the tee than a crosswind. So maybe that's the failure in my read. But I am here at 9 meters, so I do have a putt, but it's a right to left wind. This is gonna be a little bit crazy maybe. I think I'll give a little Anheuser bid to try and keep it on line and not fly way past the basket if I miss. Oh, I'm a legend, dude. That's a sick putt. My putting is saving me today. Thought I'd never say that. Well, maybe someday, but not in this early season because I haven't been putting well, but now I am. That's incredible. Just needed a confident putt and it'll help a lot, it seems. Now we have to throw over some more water. I feel like I stole a birdie there. So now we're back to 1 under. Feel more confident again. There's a lake between me and the basket now. It's about 90 meters to the basket. Pretty significantly uphill in the end. Gotta get past these trees though. This is the main obstacle because if you hit the trees, you'll probably kick back into the lake. Usually I go over the trees to just like not have to deal with them. That's gonna be tough today with the wind, so I have to go directly straight at it with like a stable disc. I'm not sure what that's gonna be. Maybe I go like zenith. I can go zenith on a backhand, but it fits better for a forehand though. I think I do go nitro forehand just. But if I lose my nitro in the pond now, like I'm not gonna be able to play the rest of the course because I'm gonna need something stable for some of these holes. Let's just not lose it then. Slight flex off the right side, or just put it straight at it, man. Oh goodness, that was low. I think I just hammered into the edge on the other side. So I think I'm just in bounds. It was the right angle and the right direction, just not the right height. And it kind of stayed low. I wanted it to stay low, but not that low. That was a little bit risky, I feel. But definitely hit the grass on the other side, so hopefully it's stuck there. Oh, I just thought I lost my nitro for a second. Wow, what a sweet little island we landed on. Oh goodness, that was some risky business there. You're not gonna be able to stand behind me and watch the shot, obviously, but I'll probably just lay this putt up anyways. I have 20 meters left, but pretty uphill and a headwind, so I'm happy if I can just get it to the basket, honestly. Now, stop. Huh. Little bit short because it's stalled in the wind. It's like 6 meters, so I should be able to hit the putt. A little less than 6 meters even. All right, putt with conviction. That's what we do today. It's not a putt to miss, dude. I'm annoyed at that one because I wasn't up and down from 20 meters. Never in my life supposed to miss that. Okay. Well, back to even then. That's not good. This was a little weird. 70 meter downhill, right into a basket down in the corner. We have a wind off the left shoulder, meaning if I throw a backhand hyzer, it'll get dunked, which is a little bit annoying with if I want to go for the right line. But if I go left side, it's gonna get lifted into the trees. So I think I have to go for like a high putter hyzer, count on the dunk with like an envy. It's really just like right behind the left side of these little bushes here for you guys. Exactly like that. That's perfect. Yeah, I think it's 5 meters. That was a really good shot. Exactly what I was trying to do. And it did get dunked by the wind like I said it would. Back to building some confidence. A little bit up and down here today, but that's how it is in the wind. Gotta control your inner anger. The part of you that wants to get mad at your bogeys, slap your own leg or something. Gotta control that part and then just celebrate the birdies you get instead. Because that's the deal out here. You gotta get some birdies. Because you will get bogeys. Isn't that crazy, dude? how you can putt so well for an entire round, or like half a round. Miss one, start being a little bit unconfident, and then missing like short ones, like 5 meters, 2 in a row. That's how it is when you're actually putting bad lately. So like the fear is in your mind, but you're kind of working on it, so you're battling it off. So you're able to like keep it away for a little moment, like I was for the beginning of this round, but then it comes back at some point and then it's just there to stay. So now we need to kind of refresh the mind, somehow convince myself that I'm confident again and that I'm capable of putting well. And that battle of the mind is so hard. I have a headwind here, maybe a little bit off the right. There's a mando there, so we can't go hyzer over on the backhand anymore. I have to just flex the forehand through the middle, try and control this octane. It has to be the perfect shot. It's just over 100 meters here. And it's gonna be tough with this wind. Oh, I slid, dude. That's so crazy. A little bit of a downhill, like to the left, run up there. I ended up just stepping in an unlucky spot, so my foot slipped down left. Now I'm in like a terrible spot here. The forehand hyzer up over those trees on the left side. No, dude, that's way right. Sit down. Okay, I'm actually in a ditch here. I'm gonna have to jump putt over here, I think. Over the little ditch. It's gonna be a little crazy. We've hit a couple of jump putts already. We're getting to a spot where we kind of need it. Because I'm even and I'm about to take a bogey if I don't hit this. No, not even close. Okay, so we're gonna be 1 over now with 4 holes to go. Meaning I have to birdie out or take an eagle. There is an eagleable hole. Wait, is that even a par 4 anymore? I'm not sure. Still doable, but it's gonna be a crazy ending if I nail this. Nice and easy little one here to get my putting confidence back. Look, I can putt confidently. I'm not afraid of missing. That was 2 meters, but you know, get it into the brain. Use whatever you can here. Next hole is kind of easy if I can control the disc in the wind, obviously, because we're starting on top of a hill, throwing down into a little par 3, but it's just a hyzer in like 70 meters or so. So it should be very doable. See, it's right down there in the trees. And there are a couple of openings. There's like a tailwind off the right here. No, it's just a straight right to left. No, it should be a tailwind a little bit. Go with the envy here. No! What is that? It's like a crazy high release inside, early releasing it. I mean, that's gonna be like 20 meters away on the easiest hole on the course. That's so bad. Can't even believe it. I'm like not even sure how I got here because I'm 30 meters past the basket down this path. Like, it was a terrible shot, but it wasn't deserving of this. This is even worse than I deserved. It's crazy, dude. Like, how do I even get out of here? Thumber up there. And I threw it too low. This is so devastating. After so many good putts and a solid start, and just making some weird little mistakes and missing the short putts. Hopefully this one fought through a little bit. Okay, it didn't fight through at all. I'm probably not even gonna get a par here. Yeah, it's a bogey. I can't believe that. I was sure today would be the day. I say it every time, but I do also truly believe it every time. Okay, you guys can't see the basket from here, like angle-wise, but it's way too bright out there anyway, so you can't really see it. So just, if I hit this gap on a little bit of a hyzer or kind of flat with this wave, it's gonna have a chance. That's what we're going for. I hit another gap. I hit the tiniest gap. It's like 10 meters now. That was pretty lucky, to be fair. Grip locked it a little bit. Well, at least I have like nothing to lose now, so I can just send it. Ah, that was actually a good putt though. Now we're mathematically out of it. Being 2 over par with 2 left. But we'll play the last 2 holes, because why not? And you guys will enjoy it with me. If any of you guys are skipping off the video now, thank you so much for watching this video. I appreciate you guys being here for this series. And like I said, put in the comments what courses you want me to play. This is the one that I believe they changed from being up there where we threw on the hole that I shanked to a par 3 on this one. It's what we're gonna play it like, at least. I think that's what they did. I'll go nitro flex forehand because you want to stay straight for a long time and then fade right. Nah, I hit one of the Guardians. I didn't get any flex on it, that was a problem. Supposed to get a little bit of Anheuser in the beginning. And to finish the outro, hit that subscribe button if you want to see more videos like this one. And have my videos recommended to you, and also just help me out for free. And like I said earlier, go get yourself a birdie card. It's amazing. It's a really cool gadget and I absolutely love it. You will too. A lot of people have bought them last year, and definitely go get another one for you this year. I actually kicked to a spot where I could potentially make it. There's this little opening here towards the basket. Let's try and put an Anheuser putt in this gap. See if it goes in. Well, never mind. That was not very cool. But I do still have a par putt here. Nah, dude. My putter's completely cold now. It's done. It's done. It was warm for a little bit. We had hopes for a second. Hopes of a better day, putting wise. But it died. It died in the end. And there are actually people out on hole 18, so like playing football and stuff. So I'm not gonna disturb them with a challenge that's already over. So I'm gonna finish it here. Like I said, thank you so much for watching. And there's nothing left to say other than have an amazing rest of your week. And I'll see you next Tuesday.